Hello, everyone. It's October 1st. It's the beginning of another month and the beginning of the last quarter of 2020. Today, I'm going to talk about Surf's Up and how we're doing in business and our lives and navigating these waves of change that are coming through for us. And then I'll do, if there's interest, I'll do Q&As and readings. And so greetings and good morning. I'm Serena Curran from Wisely Wealthy Spiritual Business School. And yeah, the surf is up. I was out the other day, walking on the beach and looking at the surf and thinking about when I lived in Hawaii. And I saw surfers actually in 30-foot waves. And I thought, we're getting some 30-foot waves ourselves. We're out here surfing in some pretty intense energies, and sometimes we fall off the surfboard, and sometimes we run out of breath and we need to lie down on the beach and take a break from all of it. And so I'm here to say, whatever your experience you're having, to really pay attention to your own experience and to respond to that, because challenges are really opportunities for creativity, opportunities for solutions. And so, I've been, for my own self, the last couple of weeks have been pretty topsy-turvy. And I feel like I fell off the surfboard myself, and I'm pretty sure there's some other people out there that have had that same experience. And so, what did I do? How did I cope with that? Well, a lot of different ways. Sometimes I just took a break and said, okay, enough is enough. Other times I can look and say, okay, these great waves that are coming to us, they're so exciting. And they're so, and even as I watch those surfers in a 30-foot surfing, and I was like, oh my God, how do you do that under those waves? We have that opportunity too, when those big waves come, to actually, get in front of it and surf right in front of it. And so it's questions like, what's the best thing for me to do now? Well, first of all, always the best thing when you're surfing these big energetic changes like we are now, and we don't know where they're going, is to really come back to yourself and take care of yourself first. Because honestly, if you are not okay, you cannot respond to any of those big waves that are coming towards you. It's looking at the things in your life that you can let go of, the things in your business that you can let go of. How can I simplify so that I'm more agile when that next wave comes? What things do I want to add into my business or into my life that are going to support me? Are there some tools or some apps that would help me? Is there streamlining that I can do? These are all things that you can look at in your business and in your personal life to help you to surf those waves of big change that we're going through now. And it's also about, really comforting yourself in the knowing that if you're in that big surf, you've got the skills, you've got the surfboard, you've got what it takes to meet those challenges and to stay with that energy of, I've got what it takes, I can handle this. I can trust myself to know what to do. And it really is coming back mostly to yourself, because what's going on out here is, as those waves of those big waves come in of new energy, all of the blueprints and the structures around us are changing. And so we can't really, there's not a lot to hang on to out there, because we don't know what's going to happen with all of those structures. But what we always can know is that our own blueprint, our own inner knowing, our own heart can guide us in no matter what kind of surf we're in. So notice the surf. Notice if for this moment you're in a lull in the surf. Notice if you're actually tackling a 30-foot wave. Just notice where you're at, and then begin to, first begin with yourself again, making sure you're taking care of yourself. And then going forward with what's my best options here? What can I do here today? And so important, staying in the present moment, not worrying about the next wave that's going to come, but just being with the wave that's here now and responding to that in the best way that you can. And so those are some little tips for today on how to surf the big energy changes that we're going through, embracing them, staying kind to yourself and not judging yourself about anything that's taking place, doing nice things for yourself, looking at what you can simplify, what things you can let go of. And that means on an emotional level, on a spiritual level, on a physical level, on all levels, mental level. What are the things I can let go of? Forgiveness, if you're carrying any of that stuff around, and that's a big help as well, just because it gives you more ability to respond. That's what we're looking for, ability to respond. So those are a few little things that you can do to make your life and your business more responsive to the energy waves that are coming through. And there's a couple people. Any questions, any comments? Want to share your experience of how you're surfing the waves of new energy that are coming in? These are exciting times. I know that doesn't feel that way. It's feeling very chaotic, and there are things to be concerned about out there. But really, we're going through a big transition today. And thank you for being here. I wish you great, wonderful surfing on the waves of change.